Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Michigan State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Buying some time. Makes the grab, it's Sherrod. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Running behind that left side. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Sparty! And they have the first points of the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches to try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Jenkins. Brings into the open. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line and Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things he can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, and what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Extending the play. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Fine play action. Keeps looking downfield. Finds some fresh air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Might be looking to run. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants, buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, fires downfield. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode and try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Wide open downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets the first down. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he muffs it, a loose football. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man, it's Ncaa. They're setting up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's gone. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with the back. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Fagnano. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Give to the big fullback. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar!
And they pay off the drive with the touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, what a move. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. Take advantage.
They'll run play action. On the move, he fires. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late, you're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing that.
He's got it. First down and more. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run.
And I think you run that play beforehand, and you know if I'm inside the 2-yard line, I'm going for this thing. I'm going to stay aggressive. This is why God gave us 4 downs.
Touchdown, Spartans! And the beatdown has ensued.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Ncaa. Here comes the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. Spartans will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go on the attack first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule.
Turning it on! That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Shoots his way for more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Berry. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now throw. That's caught, it's Berry. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Lewis. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw again. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So the Michigan State Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's loose down the left side. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Here comes the offense on second down. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Payne. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Using his legs, it's Berry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Boilermakers! A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Lost a throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now sliding to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick release by the QB. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Sparty. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Got it behind the line. It's Berry. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for an open area to his left. First down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the grab on the big throw. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Raiola. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not.
Touchdown, Spartans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not through it. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off-play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Quick Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Slides away. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Boilermakers want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Berry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. There's a heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Payne. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Under fire. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Spartans will boot it away to start the game. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. The Cardinals' offense will be first on the attack. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Raiola. Dances away. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. On the run, it's Owens. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Owens. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Got it near midfield. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Swings it out to the flat. Can't get him to the ground. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing two really good defenses go at it today.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Steps away to find some room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. The throw, caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Oh, he wants it all. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Just about set to put total leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Floating away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Davis. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Raiola. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Offense working from the pistol. He'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Back to pass, it's Spagnano. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And that one will give them the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rushes on him. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early, Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Racing down the left side. Defense picks it up. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense putting points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Finds the tight end. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throwing right. He's got an open man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's blocked. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Creates a little room. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Sparty! They strike first here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a heat. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.